Hi everyone, Letty here. Welcome to hashtag N2S July 24. I have the Not Too Shabby Shop new July releases. We are going to make some ink splatter cards today. Welcome back everyone. So I'm on the design team for the Not Too Shabby Shop for this term. Here's their logo. I'll list a website affiliate link down in the description box below. Today I'm showcasing some of the new July releases. We have the Paper Pad Club, the Add-On Ephemera, and the Stamp and Die set of the month. Let's start with the Paper Pad Club. It comes with 2 paper pads. Now, Jamie did change up her packaging. It doesn't come in a pad anymore. It actually comes in a pack. So you're going to get 2 of them and they will be packaged just like this, which is loose sheets. It's Cherry Sweets is the first paper pad or pack, and you get 12 designs, double-sided sheets of paper, so you're going to get 4 of each pattern. So here's the first pattern. So this one's more of a cherry theme. You've got lots of reds and pinks, a faux glitter, and then some little cherry scenes. Here's some little cute cherries on a red background, and then some more cherry scenes here. Really fun. So this whole set will be cherries and lemons. And so you've got some more faux glitter, and then you've got some little ephemera pieces that you can fussy cut out, and you have some sentiments on a pale pastel pink background, and then some more cherry scenes as well. So you've got just some really fun patterns on that one. Again, that one's called Cherry Sweets. That's our first paper pack. And then you're going to get a second paper pack, and it's called Irresistible Delights. So this one again is 12 designs, and you're going to get 24 double-sided sheets of paper. Again, now they're going to be loose, which I actually prefer. You don't have to worry about it coming with a pad and like extra glue at the top or anything like that. So you're going to get these really, really fun patterns, lots of lemon. If you're a lemon lover, this is going to be the pad for you. Lots of really fun cakes and pies and lemon pictures. There's lemon macarons and there's stripes and just lots of really fun images. So lots of really, really cute and fun images. There are some subtle little backgrounds, sort of scripty things and stripes and words, and here's some polka dots, some Swiss dots on top of some macarons. And so just really, really fun. You've got some floral elements as well in this pack or in this paper pad. Some cupcakes and lemon bars. So again, this is the Lemon Lovers pad right here. This one's called Irresistible Delights. And again, 24 double-sided sheets. So those are the 2 paper pads or packs that come in the Paper Pad Club of the month. We also have an add-on ephemera pack, and that's going to coordinate with that beautiful lemon paper. It's called Irresistible Delights as well. So this one comes with lots of pieces. Here's a still shot of everything that comes in that pack. Lots of really fun cakes and lemon trees and some girls with lemons and pies. Really, really fun lemon desserts there. That's the add-on ephemera. Then we have the Stamp and Die set of the month. It's called Hello Cupcake this month. And so you've got several sentiments, some really great size ones as well, and then 3 big cupcakes. So you've got 3 different designs of cupcakes, one with a cherry, one, and then some with some citrus elements. You've got coordinating dies if you'd like to purchase them, and they will cut out all of the images as well as all of the sentiments. Again, Hello Cupcake is that Stamp and Die set of the month. So these were the Paper Pad Club, the Add-on Ephemera, and the Stamp and Die set of the month, all from Not Too Shabby. Again, I have a website affiliate link. I'll link it down below for you. Let's go ahead and dive into today's project. Okay, so I'm doing something just slightly different with today's video. I have everything prepped, but I am going to be primarily using this Hello Cupcake Stamp and Die set from these new releases. I'm also bringing in the Let's Get Cool enamel dots from Not Too Shabby. So I previously made these July sheetload of cards. I will link that video down in the description box below so you can check that out. But for today, I'm going to be using the little cute images from this stamp set, and I did use the die set as well. I have added some glossy accents to make it super shiny, or make all the little images super shiny, little elements of them. And so this was super, super fun. We're going to be doing some ink splatter cards. So we're going to design some backgrounds on some cardstock and then have these little cupcakes as a showcase on these. I have my mats, my card bases, some inks, and here's what it's going to look like. So again, these are some ink splatter cards. So you see this little cupcake is like the showcase of the card. And I did pop it up on foam dimensional tape, which I got from Dollar Tree. I do have a range here of some different Distress Oxide inks. And so I added some enamel dots to this. I think this is so super fun. Not only are we doing some ink blending, but we're also going to do some splattering. So I have some mats. These are 4 inches by 5 1/4. These are just solid cardstock, white cardstock mats. They're a little thicker. I think I used about 100 pound. I have some A2 size store-bought card bases. So I've got 12 of them ready to go here. I am making a total of 13 cards because I've already made one off camera. And I have my 12 little cupcake images, again, die cut and popped up with foam dimensional tape from Dollar Tree. And again, I'm using all 3 of those cupcake images. And then I also did use that Hello Cupcake sentiment from this Hello Cupcake stamp. And I put that on the front of my cards. And then again, it's great to use the die set in this because I didn't have to worry about fussy cutting any of these little really small intricate edges. I just pushed it through my die cut machine and I was able to cut all of those really quick and easy and make a ton of these. I'm very much a mass producer, so I like to make a ton of something instead of just one at a time, and that's what we're doing here. So I have some ink blending, some splatters, added enamel dots, so super fun. I'm going to take you through the entire process. I did also bring in a little watercolor pen, and I'm just going to add some of this same ink because it's water-based ink, add a little bit of water, and then that's what I'll use to do some of the splatters. So this is just going to be a very interactive, very fun video today, and so that's what we'll be doing. Let's start out with our card mats. And so I have, again, this is about 100 pound white cardstock, and the reason why I'm using such thick cardstock is because this is not watercolor cardstock, and I'm going to be using these distress oxides. This one's Kitsch Flamingo, and what I'll do is I'll link all the different colors that I used today down in the description box below, so that way you have access to the names of them. I'm just going to start by focusing in the center of my panel and just sort of ink blending out. And so it's okay to have that big center right in the middle because you're going to be covering it up with the cupcake anyway, but it's easier to start in the middle and sort of fade out as you go, as opposed to starting on the ends and working your way in and then having like a big circle on the edge. Now I'm going to bring in the Salvaged Patina. This is the second color, more of like a teal color. And again, I'm going to start towards the middle and just sort of work my way out. Here is where I'm just doing sort of 2 colors. Now, one thing I can warn you on is if you don't let your first color dry, these are water-based, there is a chance they will smear, they will join and form a new color, which is why you see little bits of purple in this image, even though I did not use any purple. It's because that pink is sort of blending together with the teal color. So now I'm bringing in this, I think this was like a picked raspberry, I believe is the name. Again, I'll link all the names down below, but I've added some of that ink to my little acrylic. This is just a stamp block that I got at Dollar Tree. And I just am adding a little bit of water and I'm sort of getting everything out of the way because when you splatter, if you have not done this before, you will know, or you won't know, but just as a warning, the little splatters will go everywhere. So you want to try to get a clear surface and sort of move everything else out. I'm just flicking the splatter ink off of my acrylic block, just like this. And I'll show you a close up in just a second. And it's just really creates a really fun splatter pattern. You can come from different directions and different angles on your card front. So here's what it kind of looks like. You can see here, I sort of went a little bit over the words at the bottom, but that's okay. And then I'm going to add that image right in the center, and that'll finish up that card after I add some enamel dots. So this is such an easy process. You just saw the ink blending process. You just saw the splatter process. I'm going to do several more on camera here today, which is a little different than my normal videos. I am going to do a little bit extra here, but I will be speeding up this process. But I wanted you to just kind of see how repeating some of the same steps can still end up getting you different results. And so I'm keeping everything very standard. I am very much assembly line making these cards. I'm making multiples at once. I'm not doing something from start to finish. This one's Twisted or Squeeze Lemonade, I think, or Squeeze Lemon. Again, I'll list all the names down below. And then you see how this is just a really bright pop of yellow. Super fun. So the theme for these cupcakes for me was I wanted to do a play on pink lemonade. And so I thought it would be fun to include some pink color in with those lemon little like garnishes that are on top of the cupcakes. And then of course we had the cherry garnish, and I just wanted to definitely bring in the pink. And I do think that teal goes really well with the pink color, and so that's why I brought in the teal as well. And so I'm just gonna bring in, I figured that sponge sugar, which is the lightest pink, is just a little too light. So now I'm bringing back in the Kitsch Flamingo color, which is a slightly darker pink. It's not as dark as that other raspberry color, the darkest pink, but it still does have a really good sort of stronger hue than the lighter pink, the sponge sugar. And so that's what that's looking like. And notice I'm not concerned with going all the way to the edge. So I'm going to just do all of them off camera, which I just did. I'm just sort of keeping that ink blending towards the middle part of the card, the middle center focus, almost like it's fading out. And so you can see here, I used the same few colors over and over, and I really got a different result. This is picked raspberry. I don't know what I said before, but it's picked raspberry. So I'm going to add a little bit more to my block. You see here, this is how easy it is. You just add a little bit of that ink straight to your acrylic block. And then I'm going to just squeeze out a little bit of the water from my watercolor brush, and I'm going to just mix this. And because again, this is water-based, all of these distress oxides are water-based. They really will sort of dilute really easily with a little bit of water. And so now I'm just going to do some splatters. And what I am going to do in just a bit is I'm going to change it up, and I'm actually going to do some of those kind of greener splatters as well. And I'm going to bring in some of the Salvaged Patina also. So you see here, I'm going to just do a few more, and I am going to end up doing these pink splatters on several of the cards, if not all of them. I really like the bold pink in this, and I thought it really tied in really well with those cupcake colors from the stamp set. So these two are pretty much done. Look how fun that is. So super fun and so super easy. So you saw here just the basic little techniques that I was doing. Really, really easy, nothing complicated. I am very much a quick and easy kind of crafter. And so this is just right up my alley. So super fun. So I'm mixing it up. Now I'm going to bring in some of that Salvaged Patina, which is that teal color. And then later on, I actually will bring in some of that darker green color as well. And so I really like the look of this. It's just so fun. So if you, for some reason, don't have this Not Too Shabby stamp and die set yet, you absolutely can pick it up. I will see what I can do to link some of the links down below. I do have my affiliate link down below for Not Too Shabby. It helps my channel grow at no extra cost to you. And so I'll link that down below. But like I said, if Not Too Shabby actually has a ton of really great images. So if you do not have this stamp set, or say you order it and you're waiting on it, but you want to do this process, pull out another one of their stamp sets, and you can absolutely do the same process using the focal point for the stamp right in the center of your card. Here is what my mats look like. I've already let them dry for just a bit, and it is water-based, so it doesn't take very long for it to dry, but I went ahead and let it dry for just maybe about 30 minutes. And then now I am going to move into my next phase of the process. So for the next part, I'm actually bringing in my glossy accents. And this is one of the seldomly seen, or at least I have seldomly seen this, or techniques where people will use glossy accents to accentuate the splatters, the ink splatters. I personally love doing this. I have been doing this for quite some time. I am a big fan of glossy accents. And so I just add a little bit of the glossy accents on top of the splatter dots, and it makes it look like wet paint. But it stays like looking wet because it stays looking shiny. And I'm sure the camera is not doing it justice, but it is, let me tell you, in real life, in person, it is absolutely stunning to see all of the shine on the sprinkles or the ink splatters. It looks like you just picked up the card that has just been recently splattered with the ink. So these have dried just a tiny bit. You can kind of see a little bit of the shine. So super fun. If you have glossy accents, you definitely should try that. I do have an Amazon link that I'll link down below as well. The next step is basically just to glue. Look at that. Look how fun that is. You can kind of see it a lot better there. I didn't worry about putting too much in the center because I knew I was going to cover it up. And then what I'll do is I'll peel off the back of that, glue it, and then add my enamel dots as well. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of wet glue. And the reason why I'm adding wet glue is because I don't want to press too much with like an ATG tape runner or something. I want to just kind of hold the mat in my hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue it down to the card base. I did make sure to put plenty of glue around the edges and the corners just because I did not want my card mat to kind of lift up at any point. This was a thicker card mat. I've already peeled off the backings from the Dollar Tree foam dimensional tape, and I'm adding just a little bit of extra wet glue just because, again, there's a lot of textures going on the card front. I'm going to go ahead and add some enamel dots. I brought in these ones from Not Too Shabby. It's the Let's Get Cool collection. I think it was one of their summer collections from maybe like last year. I'm going to add a cluster of 3 on the bottom left and then a cluster of 2 on the top right. And so that is basically our finished card. I'll come back and do a full recap after I've added these enamel dots to all the rest of these up next. Okay, so I have the new releases from the Not Too Shabby shop. We have several items here. I have the Paper Pad Club, the Add-On Ephemera, and then I have the Stamp and Die Set of the Month, which was our showcase for today. I used this Hello Cupcake stamp and coordinating die set for my project today. I also did bring in the Let's Get Cool enamel dots, also from Not Too Shabby. These were so super fun and they matched really well with the colors I chose. Today's project was ink splatter cards. These are so fun and really a showstopper in person. They are shiny, and these, let's talk about these cupcakes for a second. They are so cute. I love the little garnishes. I love the color palette that I chose for these. I'm just really digging the lemons and all the yellows and then the pinks and the teals. These are so super fun. So again, I will list the links to these products down below. If you have not used Not Too Shabby products, what are you waiting for? These are super awesome items. Again, these were some ink splatter cards using the new releases from July from Not Too Shabby. I do have my website affiliate link. I'll link down in the description box below. Again, hashtag N2S July 24 to get access to all of our previous videos from the design team for this month, including my previous video. I'll also link that down in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration. I hope you take out your items, your crafty fun, goodness, and you make some crafty projects. Try these ink splatter cards. They're so fun and definitely worth a try. As always, happy crafting.